It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. Some of the greatest lessons in my life, I learned them at work. The one that stands out to me specifically, and it really changed my life in so many ways, was a deal I had with a family who was buying their 19-year-old son a car. So the mom comes into the dealership with her 19-year-old son, and she told me, Stacy, we want to get our son a new Mercedes. And he's a sophomore at Sam Houston State University, and we want to make sure he has a good, safe car. Okay, great. Now, mind you, at this time in my life, was not going so well. My husband at the time was dying of cancer. I have 3 sons. My middle son was struggling with addiction. I'm the only one in the house that's, bringing in an income. So I was stressing about all of that and more. And this lady comes in with her son. She's taller than me. She's lighter than me. And it just seemed like they had it all together. She and I were the same age. Her 19-year-old son was getting a new Mercedes. Meanwhile, I'm waking up every morning not knowing if my son dead, alive, or in jail or whatever. So, as we proceed, I get to know her a little bit. She tells me, she's a stay-at-home mom. She has 5 kids total. And I remember her telling me she had a set of twin girls. And the 19-year-old that they were buying the car for was her oldest child. And once we made the selection and they found a car they could be pleased with, she told me, she was like, Stacy, we will be back this evening with my husband. It's going to be, in his name and my son's name. And we'll see you back here this evening, okay? So around 5 o'clock, I'm walking around outside and I see this badass smoke gray Jaguar pull into the front of the dealership. And my spirit told me that this was her husband, right? I don't know why, but it'll all make sense in a minute. So as I walk towards him, I'm like, damn, he fine. You know what I'm saying? He was tall. He pulled his jacket off the coat rack in the back seat. I mean, he was just so smooth. And as I approached him, I asked him, sir, how you doing today? Are you here to see someone? He was like, yes, I am. I'm here to see Stacy Allen. I was like, I'm her, and you must be him. And he laughed, and we went into the dealership, and I walked him on back to the business office, and he told me, now my wife and my son should be pulling up shortly. I was like, no problem. I'm gonna walk him back to the business office with you, or you can wrap everything up. So that's what happened. His wife and his son showed up, and I walked them back to the business office. Now, also remember, during this time, like, honestly, I'm crying on the inside most of the time. Like, I'm super hurt about everything that's going on in my life, And when this lady was in my office, I was saying to myself, damn, bitch, what did you do wrong? Like, you really made all the wrong choices. And, her 19-year-old is thriving at a university, and your 19-year-old is God knows where, doing what. So when I walked them back to the business office, they were in there signing their paperwork. They were like the last family in the dealership, along with myself and a few other salespeople. And I walked over to the business office just to kind of see how much more time they might be or whatever, because we were technically closed. And her husband stepped out of the office, and he was like, well, Stacy, thank you so much, but me and my son gotta hurry up and get out of here to go to a daddy-son basketball game over at Bel Air High School. I was like, great. And so as I watched him and his son walk down the long hall at our dealership, I was really gazing at him like, damn, he fine. Like, oh, she got it, this lady got it going on. They also lived in a very expensive part of town. And I was like, damn, she got the man, she got the kids in line, she don't work, and her husband fine, and they got money, and they got a $700,000 home. And so as I was gazing at him, and I was kind of waiting outside of the business office just to wait for her to come out, she steps out of the office, and she doesn't say anything to me except, "It looks like we have it all together, doesn't it?" I looked, and I was like, "Yes, ma'am, you have a beautiful family." She was like, "Stacey, my husband been cheating on me for the last 6 years with prostitutes that he meet online."
Damn.
My fucking throat just went, because I don't know this lady no more than I know any of my other customers that I meet that day. You know what I mean? But she just began to dump on me. And she told me, they were teachers, they were Bible school teachers, and she told him that he needed to stop teaching Bible school. Her other children are encouraging her to leave him, let him go. And she was like, "But that's my husband. And, I don't want to throw my marriage away." She was like, "But, now mind you, I'm just listening." She said, "I don't want to throw my marriage away, but I can take care of myself. My sisters and my family are telling me, oh, work it out, simply because, we live a good life. Everything on the outside looks great." She says, "But Stacey, I am broken." She said, "And I don't know what to do." She says, and she looks at me and she goes, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just dump all that on you." I said, "Ma'am, don't worry." I said, "For whatever reason, God used you. And believe me, you've helped me more than you dumping on me has helped you. And I will definitely keep you in my prayers, and good luck to you." But from that moment on, I stopped comparing my life when shit ain't going right to what looks to be a better life that someone else is leading. I mean, it was so surreal. It was as if God came down himself, used this lady's mouth to tell me to stop doing that. And I was convicted, and I haven't done it again.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wills of Deals. He keeps it lit, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this video down below, man. Hit the like button, hit the links down below. We got the HiveMindLabs.com. We got the Opulence Scents and the custom_freaks on Instagram. Man, let's get into it, man. Comparison is the thief of joy. Okay? My grandma always told me you can talk better to a stranger than your own family sometimes. They both need it this moment. Okay? Sugar also looks just like salt until you taste it. Family, this is the truth. Like, stop comparing your life to others, because you're going to be disappointed every time. Especially people you see doing good. Congratulate them and look at yourself and be like, I got to keep moving in my step. I got to keep moving in my shoes, because my life, that ain't meant for me. Whatever's in your life that's meant for you will come to you, whether you like it or not. But I mean, if you want the life, you got to work for it. But it's going to come to you. Whatever's meant for you going to come to you. If it ain't meant for you, it ain't meant for you. Because check this out. People that pray to be rich and famous, but then they don't know what these people be going through behind closed doors. Like the woman said, she been getting cheated on with prostitutes. Okay? She might have it all. Yeah, I want to be a housewife. I want my man to make 7 figures. I want this and that. I want a big family. I want a big house. I want to drive nice cars. Yeah, but then that comes with your man cheating on you. Did y'all not learn nothing from the Gail Lewis story? The Gail Lewis story was a perfect example of, man, y'all don't know what people are going through and y'all compare y'all's life. Because if you see her life on her Instagram, I can show you her Instagram, but she's hobnobbing with celebrities in Dallas just this past weekend, having a good old time. But deep down, she just lost her marriage. It's failing. Deep down, this woman who's buying her son a car, although she should be happy, she's probably thinking like, after that, he's going back to cheat on me again. So she got this ball tightened up in her chest that she knows she can't stop. And he not finna leave her cause he can do what he want. And she not finna leave him because she wants more. She still want to be loved. She still want to take care of her family. She still wants to live the life that she has, just without the cheating. And he ain't gonna stop. He's figured since I can get away with it, she already knows about it, I might as well not stop it. Don't compare your life to others. Look, when I first started on YouTube, I was like, man, I ain't getting the numbers I'm getting. I ain't getting this. Now I look at somebody else's video, do the same content, man, they getting more. And I was like, they not funnier than me. They not saying anything better than me. They just talking just as I talk. Like, but how they getting so many views? It wasn't for me then. It was for me to keep working, figure it out, and then when it's my time, I get it. And I've had my time. Man, I had a good come up these past 2 years. My channel went from nothing to something. Okay? So, but I just kept doing what I was gonna do. Had I made what I've done, if that came to me instantly, I wouldn't know how to keep it going. I would be trying to still figure out when stuff stopped working. I wouldn't know how to change and figure it out and get better at what I'm doing. Because I see a lot of people, those same people that I used to be like, dang, they getting all these views. Dang, they got all this every day. Oh, they got them a Hellcat. Oh, they doing this. I watch them now with they 70,000 subscribers, they 100,000 subscribers, getting 1,000 views, getting 300 views, getting no views on their live. Nobody's watching. 100 people watch, but you got 100,000 subscribers. And I remember a few years ago watching them and being like, damn, they figured it out. They gonna stay lit. Nope. Because they got it, they blew up quick, and they didn't know how to switch it up. They didn't know how to make their content better. So now every day you see them doing the same thing that they was doing 3 years ago, and it ain't even working no more. That time is over with, and they haven't figured it out yet. So that's what I say, man. Quit. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. I figured then that ain't for me. I do better. I get better. And so this story I wanted to share with y'all because I was like, man, you know, everybody go through this. Like, you ain't human if you ain't never went through this. If you ain't never looked at somebody and be like, man, they got it all. They perfect, all this. But all I'm saying is, you don't know what that person really dealing with on the flip side. Unless they tell you, you'll never know. So mind your business. Keep shining. Keep doing what you do. And everyday people, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.